seen some tremendous short covering this week, and we've seen silver jump up to $14.75 as I record this, over $1 here in less than a month. So hopefully silver's on its way back up. It's had a terrible year. As we all know, it's been down in double digits percentage-wise, and yet we've seen this recovery here, 5 or 6% here in just a short period of time. And we'll continue to monitor the COT numbers on Friday as we see the commitment of traders and the short contracts and the long contracts. But certainly, this is the time of year where we usually get a good move in the metals, and I don't think this year will be any different. We've just seen the United States end its fiscal year on 9/30, and the deficit continues to run up at record rates, even including Obama. And yet, it's not talked about. It's just talking about how great the economy is. But I think the big thing in this fourth quarter is you better get your positions where you want in all investments: gold, silver, stocks, bonds, real estate investment trust, foreign currencies, because I think you're going to see a change in 2019 unlike any we've seen in a long time. There's expected to be several gold-backed cryptocurrencies come on the market. We've already got one on the market that's growing very quickly, but it's a small one based on the amount of money in the world. But certainly when they come out where a country like China or Australia or England or Canada are behind it and backing the currency with gold, the US dollar will either have to do the same thing, or you'll see the dollar fly down and metals go up percentages that you won't believe. So as I tell people, I can't imagine selling metals at this price when they're so close to mining cost. And what we see ahead with cryptocurrencies backed by gold, as well as deficit swelling, as well as the Fed can't sell all the debt, they're having to buy it and create more money out of thin air. It just needs just a small problem, and you'll see the dominoes start falling. Also, I'd like to comment on the platinum buy signal I gave to you, I guess 2-3 weeks ago, and it was below 800, and now we've already seen it up to 835 and climbing about 4%. I still think this is a $1,500 to $2,000 per ounce metal in the next 3 to 4 year time frame. Based on all the reasons, if you haven't, go back and listen to my interview with Jerry. I think it was 3 weeks ago, but it's not a video, it's an audio interview about platinum. So certainly I urge you to do that. And if you're not getting our email alerts, you need to be sure you go and sign up for those on ftmdaily /gold. And we don't share email with anybody, and you can be involved in getting our buy and sell signals on these metals. But I'm the most optimistic I've been the last several weeks for reasons other than the price movement. It's who's coming in the market. We've now gone 2 years without a central bank selling gold. We've seen Russia, we've seen China, we've seen other countries increase their buying because they know that gold is a part of the currencies in the world going in the future. It is going to be the thing that balances everything out. And it's just whether you're going to be late, early, or you're going to wait, try to catch in when it's moving quickly up. But the main thing I can tell you is I have quite a few clients that buy from me because of my price and my storage facilities, but they buy and sell based on timing services they take. I have never seen in a 2 or 3 week period since I've been doing this that so many big customers have come in and either have already bought or talking about buying or are in the early stages of buying based on the timing services that they take and what they've told them. There are some sales the size I've never seen before they're being talked about. Certainly there's no guarantee that any of this will happen, but what I say to you you can be assured with this activity, they're just waiting on a small change in the COT numbers on Friday, and the shorts going down, people betting on the market to go down in gold and silver, those go away or go down substantially. And then the long contracts, people betting on gold and silver going up or continue to increase. And when that number gets where they want it, you're going to see a lot of money moving into gold and silver. I made a comment a few weeks ago that the gold and silver today, of the $408 trillion investments in the world, only make up 0.75%, less than 1% of the world's value of real estate, stocks, bonds, and metals. So you take those categories at 408 trillion, gold and silver make up less than 1%, where we've seen times back in 2011 and back in 1980 where it was over 5% because the price of gold and silver had gone up so much. So I'm not predicting that's going to happen right now, but this is the most optimistic I've been in about a year. I mean, in about a year, because all the prices are down at, they're not right on the bottom because they moved off of that, but certainly platinum, gold, silver are all buys. And compared to the amount of money, I've also said this on Jerry's show a few months ago, if you went back to the M3 money supply 2007 and looked at it today, it's been increasing in between 8 and 9% per year with nothing to back it whatsoever. So if you went back and looked at gold prices and you moved up double the money supply that's doubled in 10 years, over doubled in 10 years, gold and silver should be over 2,000 an ounce. And we always know it'll come back to the mean because people will move out of fiat currency as soon as there's a major bank crisis, interest rates go up too fast, real estate starts falling, they can't sell the bonds on the market, so they have to print the money, so the deficit gets bigger, and all this is like a domino effect. But I'm more sure that's going to happen today than I have been probably in about 14 months. So hopefully call us, ask questions, talk to us about the different products. Our storage programs are second to nobody in the world, not just the U.S. We can get you the lowest storage rate if you don't want to take physical possession. One last comment. Anyway, you can reach us at 800-247-2812. That's 800-247-2812. We can talk to you about a self-directed IRA for precious metals. We cannot be the custodian, but we can be your representative and your broker. So give us a call and talk to Dan or Kathleen or I. But going back, like I said, to just the comments that I made earlier, I feel that are really important is that we're also seeing wholesalers raise their premiums. I mean, they're back to full price. I mean, what we're selling back when clients need to sell, what we're able to get is the best it's been in about 6 months because the demand has picked up dramatically since these prices have got to the bottom where we think that we're at the bottom in gold, silver, and platinum. So they would have to go back quite a bit to get back to 756 in platinum, 1370 something in silver, and around 1175 in gold. Somewhere in that area, just recalling it top of my head. So I don't think they're going back there. But if they do, your risk is very low from where it is now. It hasn't gone up substantially as we think it will. So anyway, give us a call, 800-247-2812. This is Tom Cloud with this week's Precious Metals Market Update, signing off.